Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, YouTubers of all ages, it's your boy Chez, the Hitman Styles, and I'm here to talk about what went down on Smackdown Live Tuesday night. So let's get this video started. We kick things off with the winner of the 2018 Royal Rumble. That's right, I'm talking about my boy Shinsuke Nakamura. He came out and said these simple words. He said, Sami Zayn, knee to face. John Cena, knee to face. Roman Reigns, knee to face. He was talking about the eliminations he did at the Royal Rumble. And then he said, AJ Styles, knee to face. New WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He pointed the WrestleMania sign, and then that's when the team of Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens came out, and they were talking about how they were robbed and screwed because of referees' actions. Because y'all remember the Royal Rumble when for those who didn't see when Styles was holding Sami Zayn over his shoulder, and he tried to make a tag to Kevin Owens, which we all thought he did, but it kind of looked to me like he made it of might use a fingertip touch, you know, just a little bit, But anyway, they want to go ahead and talk about saying that they got robbed and all, and saying that at WrestleMania you're not gonna be facing AJ Styles for your little dream match. Oh no, you're gonna be facing us. And that's when Nakamura said, AJ Styles is a winner. You two are losers. And right before they go to jump Nakamura, here in comes the champ himself. He comes in and says now, I don't know what you guys, but this dream match will go down at WrestleMania between me and Nakamura. But he stood beside Nakamura and said, why don't we turn this dream match into a dream team? The two of us versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. So Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they paused for a minute, went outside. Then they picked up the microphone and said, you guys want this to happen? They pointed at WWE Universe and said, you guys really want to see this? You guys want to really see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles and Nakamura? And the crowd kept chanting. I can't tell anymore whether the crowd is chanting yes or chanting yep. But either way, they wasn't saying no or nope. But when Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens got to the apron, they both said nope. And they had smirks on their faces. So Styles and Nakamura clobbered them with an elbow shot to the face. And then we move on to the first match of the night. It was a fatal four-way match between Kofi Kingston, Zack Ryder, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev, representing Rusev Day. But before the match started, Daniel Bryan was tweeting, right? Also texting, right? And then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn came up to his office and said, "What are you gonna do that me and Sami Zayn is an opportunity?" And Daniel Bryan said, "Don't worry, guys, you're right, and you will get another opportunity." So, and the winner of the opportunity gets to go on the fast lane to face AJ Styles for the championship. That's when their smiles turn upside down because Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn thought it was going to be another handicap match with AJ Styles for the title. But no, Daniel Bryan had a game plan this time. He announced that next week it will be Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Man, oh man! Now that's gonna put their friendship to the ultimate test to see which one wants it more. And to be honest, all I can say is, Daniel Bryan, man, bravo! I will give you a yes on that one. I definitely will. So anyway, guys, going on to the Fatal 4-Way match I was talking about. Yo, during the match, yo, funny thing happened. Yo, Big E kept throwing pancakes at the glorious Bobby Roode, but mostly he was aiming at Corey Graves, right? Which Corey Graves had a stack of pancakes and was chewing them down, but had no syrup, and he was complaining about it and all. So yeah, I mean, guys, what's the point of having pancakes without any syrup? I mean, that's a little weird. But anyway, guys, the match went on. For a while. And I gotta say, it was a good match though, especially when during the match when Zack Ryder tried to go for the Rough Rider, Rusev lit him over his head, and Zack Ryder ended up hitting the Rough Rider on Jinder Mahal instead. Then Rusev kicked. Then he kicked Zack Ryder. Jinder Mahal kicked Rusev. He kicked Rusev. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's that. Wait. I'm sorry, guys. Rusev kicked. He kicked Zack Ryder. Jinder Mahal kicked Rusev. I'm sorry, I don't need him. After Kofi tried to go for Trouble in Paradise, he missed. He took out Jinder Mahal, which led, and then it was down to Rusev and Kofi Kingston. Rusev, we all thought he was gonna go for a roll-up pinfall, but he transitioned it into the Acolyte, which he tried to do an Acolyte earlier against he tried to do it on Zack Ryder and Kofi Kingston earlier, but in the end, he turned his roll-up pinfall maneuver on Kofi Kingston. He transitioned to the Acolyte, and Kofi Kingston had to tap out to the Acolyte, because once you get hit with the Acolyte, man, you ain't having no choice but to tap out. And it's been a while since Rusev used the Acolyte, so congrats on Rusev. So next week it'll be him versus Bobby Roode for the United States Championship. And now let's talk about the Usos. Yo, they had a real great promo. And they remind us all that they've been sweeping the tag team division on SmackDown, like they did a clean sweep on Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. So they gave the WWE Universe and myself a roll call. American Alpha, Lockdown. American Alpha 2, which is Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, Lockdown. Breezango, Lockdown. Who else? Wait, did they ever first the Ascension? I think it did. So Lockdown. Usos, Lockdown. And then, even though Cesaro and Sheamus wasn't part of Friday Night SmackDown, but they fought on them at Survivor Series, and they put them in check, y'all know what that means. Lockdown. Yeah, the Usos were talking about saying that they've been down since day one-ish, and talking about the t-shirts and some merch. Nah. They're talking about day one-ish. They're talking about day one-ish as a personal lifestyle, which we all go through. Day one-ish when it comes to being real since day one. When it comes to being true, come to being 100. And then when it comes to being used, they're talking about the kids making A's and B's. The struggles we all go through. To have your children make A's and B's, stay out of trouble. I got you. Yes, they were talking about. Yeah, talk about the struggles that we all go through, especially me, or especially pay your bills on the first of the month. So yeah, guys. When the Usos dropped down that promo, man, yo, it was real talk, because hey, we all go through a struggle. But hey, for every struggle that we all go through, it only makes us stronger. And the Usos talk about that as well for themselves. And that's why they made themselves. That's why they call themselves different out of all the tag teams in the entire SmackDown roster or the entire main roster. It doesn't matter if you're part of the Bar, part of the New Day, part of the Shield, part of the club. Shoot, even if you're brothers yourselves. So either way it goes, welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. So you know what, guys? My hat's off to you guys. Real talk. Real talk, representing yourselves and representing everyone here in the entire world who's going through a struggle since day one-ish, and it only makes us stronger. So as Jimmy and Jay was getting ready to go down, get ready to head to the back, the Brothers of Destruction. I ain't talking about Undertaker or Kane. No, I'm talking about the new Brothers of Destruction. I'm talking about the Bludgeon Brothers. They came down to the ring. Wasn't paying Jimmy or Jay any mind. They was looking dead center. They're looking dead straight in the middle of the ring. Jimmy and Jay looking at them saying, okay, you know what? We see you boys. We got you. I mean, we don't put you guys on lockdown yet, but we will. I wouldn't be surprised if those guys fought at either Fastlane or at WrestleMania for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships, because the Bludgeon Brothers have yet to be defeated. So it was the Bludgeon Brothers going up against some amateur wrestler tag team, and of course, you already know who won. I'm not even gonna explain, but they dominated, of course. And then we have Charlotte Flair coming out, making her little promo, wishing at the Royal Rumble that she wasn't champion. She wished that herself could have been part of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. Maybe coming in at number 3 or number 4, just to test out her strength, her stamina, and abilities against all the women involved in the Royal Rumble, including some of the legends, Hall of Famers, and future Hall of Famers. And she also talked about how Asuka became the first ever woman to won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, and she also talked about the debut of Ronda Rousey, and she's ready to defend her championship at WrestleMania. It doesn't matter who it is. And then that's when the Riot Squad had to come in and steal the spotlight. Ruby Riott keeps calling Charlotte Flair a cheap knockoff of her father, which is not true. No, Ruby Riott, no. Charlotte Flair is the female, I repeat, female version of her daddy. Okay? So, hey, no one being a cheap knockoff of Ric Flair. But although, y'all remember back in TNA when AJ Styles was in TNA and he tried to become like Ric Flair? Yeah, well, that was alright though. But anyway, guys, moving on. The Riot Squad, they jumped Charlotte Flair for a second. Charlotte Flair had him on the run for a minute, but then Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, and Liv Morgan, they surrounded the ring. They exited the ring and they surrounded the ring like the Shield would, and they swam all over the place. They got the upper hand on Charlotte Flair. They end up jumping her. Ruby Riott knocks her out with a Riot kick. And as they were leaving the arena, an interesting fact done happened. Here comes Miss Fabulous, this fabulous Carmella with the Money in the Bank, and she would have cashed it in, but she made 2 mistakes. Okay, the first, she looked up on Charlotte and she was like kicking her, you know, she was like this, right? She was like kicking her just to make sure she was knocked out. But Carmella, you don't freaking do that, because when you're kicking Charlotte, you're pretty much waking her up and snapping her out of it after she got kicked upside the head by the Riot kick. You're pretty much waking her up and making her and forcing her to regain consciousness. That's the first mistake Carmella made. Number two, when referee was trying to get the briefcase over, Carmella ran behind, tried drop kick Charlotte. Charlotte got out of the way and ends up drop kicking the referee. Referee fell out of the ring and she was screaming, "Rock, what are you doing? What are you doing?" So when she looked and Charlotte Flair got up on her feet and she was mad as I don't know what. right before Charlotte Flair was gonna get, right before Charlotte, right before, I'm sorry guys, right before Charlotte Flair was going to get her hands on Carmella, Carmella said, "Nope, not tonight. Nope, not tonight. Nah, you're up. You were getting consciousness." So she took her Money in the Bank briefcase and decided to say, "Nah, maybe another time." And then backstage it was Breezango and the Ascension. They were they were talking about how Breezango was blowing up on social media, and then comes the a-hole team of Chad Gable and Sean Benjamin. They were talking about saying that they're talking about saying, if you guys think you can beat the team of Chad Gable and Sean Benjamin, you won't. And they end up flipping it. They end up flipping their tables and breaking their laptops. So that led to a match. That led to a match between the tag team of Breezango and Sean Benjamin and Chad Gable. But anyway, guys, moving right along. Speaking of another backstage promo, we have the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger coming into Shane McMahon's office after Daniel Bryan made the announcement saying that every week we're gonna have the top 10 superstars of SmackDown, and the top 10 list will determine how we're gonna operate SmackDown, which top contenders deserve championship opportunities, and the rules are superstars can't vote for themselves. Shane McMahon and Dan Bryan have a vote, as well as the WWE Universe has a vote. So that being said, Ty Dillinger came in Shane McMahon's office and addressed to him that he never got a chance to enter the Royal Rumble. Then we got the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin coming in making a complaint, saying that this top 10 list shouldn't happen. If anyone should be above the top 10 list and should be number one contender, it should be me. And then that led to an argument between Ty Dillinger and Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin saying, "You're still here." You're still here, man. Come on, man. You lost the Royal Rumble. You couldn't hold your spot, and Ty Dillinger made a pretty powerful comeback promo saying, "Yeah, just like how you couldn't hold on to your Money in the Bank briefcase." And that's when Shane McMahon sensed that tensions were running high, and we settled things in the ring. So that led down to a match between the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger up against Baron Corbin. That match happened, so I'm going to talk about that in a second. Then what else went down? You know what? That Ty Dillinger and Baron Corbin match did happen. And Baron Corbin pretty much dominated the match. Ty Dillinger tried to fight back. He tried to hit the tiebreaker on Baron Corbin, but Baron Corbin was too big and a little bit too heavy for Ty Dillinger. So Baron Corbin attacked him from behind with a vicious clothesline, hit him at the end of days. That was it. And then we moved on to the tag team match of Sean Benjamin and Breezango that I was talking about. Yeah, sorry guys, I didn't get enough rest today, but anyway, yeah, the match went out pretty good, and I would say that Breezango would have had a chance, but Sean Benjamin and Chad Gable still upset that they lost against the Usos. So Tyler Breeze was gonna go for Huna Conrada, right? Or should I say, had scissors. Sean Benjamin stopped him at his traps, picked him up for a power bomb, and while Chad Gable, he recovered after knocking out Fandango out to the ropes when they both took a nasty spill. He came to the top rope. They did their double team maneuver, which hasn't been given a proper name yet. That led to the 1, 2, 3. Now we move on to the main event, which had a few interesting perks on it. It was Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the team of AJ Styles and Nakamura. Now during the match, when when AJ Styles, or should I say no, when Nakamura threw Sami Zayn out, right? And Kevin Owens, after Kevin Owens made the blind tag, Kevin Owens told Sami Zayn, "Get in here, man, get in here." He was bossing around Sami Zayn, telling him to get in here, and Sami Zayn was looking at him like what? Like what? Are you really talking to me like that for real? So Kevin Owens came out to the ring, got into Sami Zayn's face, and said, "Hey man, hey, you don't talk to me like that, man, for real." And Kevin Owens said, where were you at? Why I need a partner, man? What's your partner, man? It's a tag team match. So Sami Zayn kind of caught an attitude. He kind of stepped back. He went all the way to the ramp and stayed there for a minute. And then when AJ Styles planned a face buster on Kevin Owens, that's when Sami Zayn ran back in the ring, quick as a cat, broke up the pinfall. He came back in the corner, and the way that Kevin Owens, now when he tagging Sami Zayn, right? When he tagging Sami Zayn, he kind of hit his hand like, no way. He kind of hit his hand like extra hard, right? So that being said, he kind of hit Sami Zayn's hand very hard. And then Kevin Owens said, let me in, I got this. So Sami Zayn, he hit his hand very hard. Kevin Owens came in, doused out AJ Styles for a minute, and then Sami Zayn said, let me tag him, man, I got this. He slapped Sami Zayn's chest and said, "You got this? All right, go ahead, man. All right, go ahead. Show me you got this." Sami Zayn came in the ring, but that time, at that moment, he did not do a dang thing. He turned around and said, "Okay, you know what? You want to go ahead and hit me hard in the chest? Fine. I'll hit you hard in the chest, too." Slapped Kevin Owens in the chest. And Kevin Owens, he looked at him like, "Man, are you serious, man? You really want to do this right now?" So those two was arguing once again. AJ Styles snuck from behind Kevin Owens, which pushed Kevin Owens to Sami Zayn, hit him by accident, of course, knocked him down. That's when AJ Styles went for a rolling pinfall. Kevin Owens kicked out. Kevin Owens did a super kick onto AJ Styles, and Sami Zayn said, "You know what, fine. Enough's enough. You know what that said. Fine, you got this." And Kevin Owens like, "Where are you going, man? Where you going? And Sami said, "Nah, man, you got this. But guys, one of the reasons why he did that was because of the argument that Kevin Owens did, and also Sami Zayn had to get ready for his mixed tag team match when he teamed up with Becky Lynch versus a team of Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss. I can understand that. So when AJ Styles regained consciousness, tagged in Nakamura, Nakamura, a few kicks and a Kinshasa led to the 1, 2, 3. And that led to the victory of Nakamura and AJ Styles. And Sami Zayn was watching backstage. And when Renee Young interviewed Sami Zayn, check this out, guys. Now, I think a little Kevin Owens got inside of Sami Zayn a little bit, no homo. But I think a little Kevin Owens got inside Sami Zayn. Because let me tell you this. If it wasn't Sami Zayn saying this, Kevin Owens would have said the exact same thing. And Sami Zayn said this. When Renee Young asked, is this the end of the friendship between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn? Sami Zayn's like, "You're asking me, is this the end of the friendship between Kevin Owens and myself?" Nope. See, Kevin Owens realized that this is not about friendship. This is all about opportunity. See, he's been Universal Champion, which is true. He's been United States Champion, which is also true. See, he has time to become champion, and I've been overlooked. This is my time. Okay, I'm referred to as Kevin Owens' best friend. But next week, I will be known as a guy who beat Kevin Owens, and on Fastlane, I'll be the guy who is recognized to beat AJ Styles to become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Now, guys, if Sami Zayn has said this himself, Kevin Owens would say the exact same thing. So I say in my eyes, hey, great minds think alike. So I cannot wait to see Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens clash one-on-one, because I sense that their tag team friendship days are about to be long short. And then on the Mixed Match Challenge, even though I didn't really see it, I only saw a glimpse of it. Yeah, guys, yeah, Sami Zayn was no match for Braun Strowman. Although he did a few counters, I'm sorry, but Braun Strowman was too dang powerful. Becky Lynch tried to overcome on Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss was being ruthless as ever, and the match ended up when Braun Strowman got the tag to Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss doing a twisted bliss over Braun Strowman's head, landing on Becky Lynch, which led to the 1-2-3, and Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss had the victory. Now, guys, this Mixed Match Challenge. Okay, let's see. Okay, so far, Finn Balor and Sasha Banks representing Raw, they won. So 1 point for Raw. What else? Asuka and The Miz, they won. So, another point for Raw. Now, Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman, they won. So, that's another point for Raw. And now, next week is going to be Amy Rose, Team Level Goldust against Jey Uso and Naomi. I think a point will finally go to the Smackdown brand, because yeah, I don't see Goldust and Amy Rose going up against the husband and wife tag team duo of Naomi and Jimmy Uso. I don't see that happening. And then on 205 Live, guys, about the new 205 Live manager, Drake Maverick, otherwise known as Rockstar Spud. I'm like, Rockstar Spud? Wait. I'm like, Rockstar Spud from Impact Wrestling, from TNA, the guy who used to be EC3's friend, the guy who used to serve Dixie Carter hand and foot. I'm like, Rockstar Spud? The general manager of 205 Live? I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, okay. First, EC3 from Impact Wrestling is now on the WWE brand, but he's on NXT. And now Rockstar Spud is in on it too, but he's the general manager of 205 Live. Man, oh man, WWE is taking newcomers in like there is no tomorrow. My goodness gracious, man. Whew. But what else did I talk about? You know what? I said that's pretty much it. So that being said, guys, tonight is NXT. I cannot wait to see what happens next. And oh yeah, Rockstar Spud's first order of business was to have a 16-man tournament to crown a new Cruiserweight champion. And when it's all said and done, the two finalists will square off for the championship at the grandest stage at the mall, WrestleMania. So Rockstar Spud, congrats to you, my friend, or should I say Drake Maverick. Congrats to you, man, and congrats for hosting this tournament, man. Maybe a lot more people will turn the 205 Live now. And truth be told, guys, I wish Rey Mysterio was a general manager. And you know what, guys? Maybe, just maybe, Rey Mysterio might be in the tournament. And if he is, hey, I'll be watching 205 Live all over again. Yes, I will. So that being said, guys, thanks for watching this video. I would give Smackdown, I would give it a B+, due to the interesting facts that happened, due to the fact that, okay, I love the Uso promo, I love that. I love the fact how Carmella tried to cash in, that failed. And then I love the crackling going down between the team of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. So I will give SmackDown Live a B+. So that being said, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. You can find me on social media. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook as Ches the Hitman Styles, and on Twitter you can find me under Hitman Styles 1. Even though I'm not the Phenomenal One, that title belongs to the Phenomenal AJ Styles. So shout outs to Team Guru, Shout outs to Jay Rollins. And Jay Rollins, hey, if you watch this video, my man, yo, I don't know where you're at, man, but hope you're doing okay. So shout out to Jay Rollins, Jaraj, Teen Guru, Angel McCauley, hey baby. And shout out to Elijah, who's been hitting me up on Facebook all day. Which, hey Elijah, hey, if you're watching this video, my man, hey, I didn't mean to ignore all your calls. It's just that I was trying to watch Smackdown so that way I can give a good 30-minute video, which I did. So, hey, I try to ignore you enough, my friend. Hey, you're my subscriber, you're my friend, and you and I will talk soon. So, with that being said, guys, thank you so much. Give y'all too sweet to my 32 subscribers, and I will be live streaming very soon. So that being said, guys, peace, and tune in tonight for NXT, and tune in for later on tonight when I give my video results of what happened tonight on NXT. Peace.